That one. Okay. All right. Have I got sound now? Please let me know. Do I have sound? I might have set it too high. Yeah. Hello, Detector Reiko. I see you. I think I set that too high now. Okay. Yeah. All okay. Right. Have I got sound now? Yeah. Now it seems to be running. Do I have sound? Yeah. I might have set it too high.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now. Yeah. Hello, Detector Reiko. I see you. I think I set that too high now. Okay. Yeah. All okay. Right. Have I got sound now? Yeah. Now it seems to be running. Do I have sound? Yeah. I might have set it too high.
Yes.
Okay. Sound. Okay. Now. Yeah. Hello, Detector Reiko. I see you. I think I set that too high now. Okay. Yeah. All okay. Right. Have I got sound? My sound is intermittent. I had my microphone going. Uh, hmm. Yeah. Okay, the echo is gone, but my. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm not going to worry with this now. I'll just put this here for cosmetics, but this microphone is not working. This microphone is not working For some reason, I don't see it. I don't see it registering. So you're saying the sound is fine now, Rock Shandy? You're saying the sound is fine? Okay, no echo. All right. I should have done this much earlier, but anyway, here we are. It took me a good 10 minutes to figure out. Right, here we are now, and it's been a roller coaster. Hey, I tell you, it has been a roller coaster. At the top we have Kaling11. He's a diamond VIP. He's been a player for several months apparently, but we don't know where he went, and suddenly came back after the email that TokenLord had sent out talking about the developments in the game. I imagine I don't remember seeing. I didn't receive that email. He must have just sent it to people who were not currently playing. But then this Kaling11 came. It came in, was it yesterday or the day before? Yeah, the day before, 2 days ago. 9 more battles to get to 250. Now waiting for energy. That's Detector Reiko. Well done, Detector Reiko. But here we have this battle. If we look at the countdown, there's 26 minutes left and 26 seconds. 26 minutes and 24 seconds, and nobody's at the tables. Nobody's at the tables. I don't see anybody at any of the tables. Yeah, it's lots of effort to get to 250. Who's sitting? Warzul. Warzul is sitting. He's on 11. He should have doubled. I don't think he doubled. Hey, 80. He's just made himself 80,000. Lovely. Warzul. Let's see. Where's Warzul on the leaderboard? 12. Again, that should be a hit. Yeah, unfortunately, that's what happens. That should be a hit. It was a hit, but he missed it. He missed it, unfortunately. And there you go, aces. Normally you would split aces, wouldn't you? I don't think he split. Now, had he split, he would have got himself, at least that one would have been, that was too, he had it waiting for him, 2 blackjacks. Blue is only 100 million away from third place. Now, I thought he's already in third place. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Oh, Soojin is in third place. Blue is on. He's 80 million away from third place. Blueprint Baron is on 3,351,369. 3,351,639,050. Rock Shandy, of course, he will know what I'm talking about. I mean, Sholozi, man, we loved him, but he struggled with, he didn't like Inombolos, man. He didn't like the Inombolos. He would say 11 to 10, stuff like that. We forgave him for his inability to deal with very large numbers. I'm reminding myself of him now. So, and then on 3,431,394,153, there's Soojin11, the wife, or is it one of the wives of Kaling11? He claims that he's got 2 wives. I don't know about that. So we don't think he's Korean. If he's got 2 wives, he's talking about living in Saudi Arabia. We'll find out all these things about him. He's very eccentric, very, very interesting character. Got himself muted yesterday because he got into a fight with Psyche, and they were using the F word, and this is not allowed on our platform. We have to be cordial and friendly with one another, and not be doing that sort of thing. Pickenchox is still very well placed to finish second. I don't know that it's possible for Pickenchox to win this anymore with less than half an hour to go. There's I don't see the counter. Who's here? Detector Reiko just got a blackjack. Lovely. Nice. Detector Reiko is playing on a table, the Onyx table. I just want to, I'll sit this out, this one. Okay. Nicely done there, Detector Reiko. Looking at the other tables, this is the only table where anybody's seated. There's nobody seated at the VIP tables. Earlier today, Blueprint Baron was sitting at one of the VIP tables. I don't recall which one it was. I then went to take a nap. When I came back from the nap, I saw there was a ding dong between, pardon me, Gmail and Token Lord. Gmail is at this moment, he's got some negative feelings about the game, but he's still buying things in the game. So I'm not too sure how that is. Okay, one seated here. It's Pickenchox! Pickenchox was seated and he's got up again. Pickenchox, come on, man. Pickenchox, let's see you. Let's see, where are you, Pickenchox? Ah, man, he was seated and he got back up again. I wonder what happened there. Let's just see. He's on 5,600,000,000, 609,134,150. Man, if he plays some big bets, if he can play, I don't know what he's got in his bank though. I know that Blueprint Baron bought 500 million bronze today. Earlier today, he called it Power Up. So that's where we are with that. Just to go back now again. And let's see. At this table, only one person seated. That's Wazul. Detector Reiko got back up again. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening. And looking at the countdown again. 20 minutes, 49 seconds. 20 minutes, 49 seconds. Nobody at the VIP tables. And only one table is occupied, and that is the Onyx table. Warzul is sitting there, and at this moment in time, he's betting 40k at a time. Let's see where Warzul is on the leaderboard. Maybe he's fighting for a position in the top 20. I'm languishing here, midway in the 5 TLRPG tier. That's I think 20 from 21 to 50. 21 to 50. Yes. Pardon me, please. I'm just looking to see where. Okay, there you are, Rock Shandy. That's not a bad wager. Hey, 14,808,000, and you're lying 54th. Psyche is behind you, and Psyche was way ahead when we just started. I can't see Warzul. Does anybody see Warzul? Domong stopped very early on. He's a Ruby player, but he stopped very early on. And so did Prince of Ordo, AZ, Sev's #1 fan. He stopped very early on. Vowels of Exabytes, it's another Ruby. She stopped early on. Septimus, he played a little bit today, but he was testing things. He's just about in the top 100. He should make it. He should make it. And he's in the final tier to get 0.8 TLRPG, and that's it. Let me just go carefully through this and see if I can find Warzul. 91. I'll just check on every 10. And Lord of Darkness. Who would call themselves that? Sworn enemy of Severian of the Night Eternal, then. Of the light. I said night. Seeker. That was a Freudian slip, eh? If you ever get one. Negozio. Interesting name. Negozio. Kakawawete, if I pronounce it in Xhosa. Daywalker. He's a daywalker. Do you know that Trevor Noah, his nickname was Daywalker? You should look up that comedy special called Daywalker. He's light of complexion, but he's African, and he grew up in Soweto, and they called him Daywalker. He can walk in the sun. They thought he was born with a condition of no melanin. There's Warzul. He's at number 52. So he's trying to get into the top 50. Okay, he needs to get to 17,577,200, and he's working hard. He's working hard. He's Warzul. Let's support Warzul. Let's see if he can get there. Let's see if he can get there. Warzul is number 52. Thank you, Rock Shandy. I wasn't looking at the chat. I was scrolling through there and not looking at the chat where you gave me the answer. That would have saved me a bit. He's on a nice run there. Detector Reiko has come back to the table. Let's see what they'll play. Warzul is playing a nice hands, 40k at a time. I wonder what his budget is. I wonder what bank he's sitting on. But he's ticking it over nicely. He might need some bigger bets now, because time is running. I make it to be. Let me just check. I'm going to have a look. I'm just going to set a timer on another page to let me just confirm what time is left, and so I'm going to set the timer. Let's see, timer, and I've got to set it on. It's 15 minutes and 52 seconds. I'm going to set it on 45 when it hits. No. Let me set it on 30. I need to save it and start it as it hits. Right. There's your timer. Okay, there's your timer. That's the time that's left. It's just about it's a split second ahead of the actual timer that's running now, which I'll show it to you. Let's just get back to the timer running and my timer. So you can see it's just a split second ahead, or maybe half a second ahead of the official timer. So there we go. Warzul is seated, and he's playing hands of 40k at a time. It looks like the top 3 positions have been decided, but we don't know. We don't know if somebody decides at the last minute to just sit down and put down $1 billion. Or is it 100 million that's the maximum bet? I think 100 million is the maximum bet. But in a few minutes, you can do quite a bit. Okay, he should. Oh, he bust. But he was correct. The dealer was showing a king. Right. Oh man, the excitement is palpable. Let us see who turns out to be the winner. Another 40k that he takes. Let's see how he's doing. Position 52. And he's very close. He's very close to position 51. Look at that. He's close. He's within striking distance. And once he hits 51, then he's within striking distance of position 50. So that's what he's going for. He's got 220,000, 240,000, I would say, to get to position 51. and then he needs another 300,000 and a bit to get to position 50. So that's Warzul. He's playing very, very seriously trying to get there. Rockshandy, are you okay with your position that you're in? I think you're in the top 50, yes? Let me just check where Rockshandy is. Okay. Ooh, ouch. That's not nice. That's not nice. I thought I saw Rockshandy somewhere in the top 50 here. Don Otto. Or is he in the top 100? What did I say? Top 100, eh? I see Roka is in the top 100. Of course, I will recognize people in our guild. Valsvexabites, Haji, Roka. Conan83 is a former member who is studying and said he will come back. I see he's back, but it doesn't seem like he's asked to come back into the guild yet. On a glass, nice. Domong. Rockshandy, why don't I see you now? Just look, there he is, 54. Very firmly placed. 2 positions behind Warzul. Not trying to get into the top 50 is Rockshandy. But he's assured of taking some modest winnings. I'm taking similarly modest winnings. I'm here at number 25. I used to be at number 15. I used to be here. But in the last few days, ever since Kaling and Junin came in, I got smacked. Oh, Rockshandy is also deciding to move up a little bit. There's Rockshandy sitting at the table, the same table as Warzul, the Onyx table. Let's see. And he's left again. And he's left again. Oh man, come on, come on. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, let's see. Detector Reiko says he has to go now to a shopping center. He bought an electronic bar for reading electronic tags in cows. Oh, how modern these things have become now, hey? Detector Reiko has no energy for playing. $2,500 for that electronic bar. Wow. Coming back in 30 minutes is Detector Reiko. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Yeah. Rockshandy says he's just out of it. Ouch, man. I'm so sorry. So sorry, Rockshandy. Yeah. You know, when that dealer deals 1,000 cards and deals himself 1,000 cards and still doesn't bust, it's very irritating to me. And when I'm sitting on a 9 and I open a 7 like that, it's difficult to hit after that, eh? So it's a must hit. That's nice. That's nice. Another 40k. I think Warzul is going to get into the top 50 at this rate. I think Warzul is going to get into the top 50 at this rate. And just see the time that he's got left. He's got 8 minutes and 54 seconds. 8 minutes and 50 and a half seconds he's got left to get into the top 50. And let's see. Let's see. Where is Warzul? Looks like the top positions have been decided because they are not playing. Warzul is in number 51 now. He's overtaken Foxco. Warzul is now at, he's going to make it. I think he's going to make it. Rooting for Warzul to get into the top 50. Sorry, Donato, but you're not playing. And, Kaching, I think you're safe. Kaling11. Kaling11 was saying that Kaling11 is a copycat, but no, I doubt that. So you're also safe, Songwoku. I think you're safe. I think all the numbers above number 50 are safe. It's a bit too long at the level of betting that Warzul is doing for him in 8 minutes to overtake anybody above position number 50. But here we are. And he's making some money, hey? Back on a run there he is. Yes. What's happening? Come on. Oh, it's so tempting to sit down and play, but I mean, what have I got? 80k. Let me not mess with his luck. He's on a nice run, and yeah. Oh, Rock Shandy's sitting down. Rock Shandy's playing. Rock Shandy hit a 14. Hey, the book says you must hit. Marzul stands on 16. Yes, 18. That's good. I would stand on 18. That's what the book says. And look what 90 is. It's very irritating when that happens. Very irritating. And Warzul is now on. He's in position 50. Warzul has made it to position 50. Look at that. Warzul is now in position number 50. I said it's a very close call. Once he's in position 50 to 14, 51 to get to position 50, and he did that in a very short space of time. Now it looks like he's gunning to get to position 49 to get to Kaching's position, but because nobody else is trying to get into the top 50, Rock Shandy's not really trying there because he's left again. He's just playing the odd hand, I think, due to the excitement of the last few minutes that are left. It's 5 minutes and 32 seconds to go. So 5 minutes to go. Warzul has secured his 50th position. He's secured 5 TLRPG as opposed to 0.8 TLRPG. That's the payout, and that's another win for him. He's just solidly ticking it over, and the timer is running 5 minutes and 5 seconds. 19, that should be another win there. Oh, ouch. Yes, that's another win. As Sev's number 1 fan. How are you doing, Sev's number 1 fan? It's all for play. Yeah. So, that was a nice one there too. He's coming from position 49, it seems. Yeah, normally I would hit in this position, but he seems to always stand on 16. Not a position I would choose to stand. I'd hit, and of course, who am I to speak? Because I'm languishing there in position 25. Warzul stands on 17. It's a push. So only 5 minutes to go. I don't see the leaderboard changing much in the top 4 positions. In 4th position, we've got Blueprint Baron at 3,351,639,050 bronze. In 3rd position, securing Ruby VIP for 2 weeks. No, is it? Yes, a Ruby for VIP for 2 weeks. Blueprint Baron has secured a 1-week Ruby membership on top of the one that he's got. Soojin has secured a 2-week Ruby membership and 90 TLRPG. Blueprint Baron taking 70 TLRPG. But Pickenchox at 5,618,000,000 is now clearly assured of second position. Blueprint Baron? How does Blueprint Baron overtake? At which table is he sitting? Blueprint Baron is Blueprint Baron seated? He's at the obsidian table. Blueprint Baron is in the house. Blueprint Baron has just taken third position with 5 minutes to go. Listen, 2 minutes and oh, Blueprint Baron is running. I'm going to keep that running there. Blueprint Baron is betting 50 million at a time, and Blueprint Baron is now running. Is he trying to overtake? I don't see how he can make those billions. He's on 3,551,000,000 now, 639,050 bronze, and AZ's gone to sit at the table just for the fun of it and put down 100,000. Blueprint Baron's got back up. Blueprint Baron just made it. I'm so happy to have captured that. I wasn't at the table where he captured that. Blueprint Baron. He's got to certainly, I think the maximum bet he can put down is 100 million. Of course, AZ, Prince of Ordo, he's just sticking to 100,000 bronze. He got back up, has Blueprint Baron. I'm wondering if he's sitting at any other lobby, in any other lobby. Pickenchox and Domong! Pickenchox and Domong! Who's at the obsidian table? It's Blueprint Baron. He's moved to the oh, and insisting to sit with him is AZ Prince of Ordo. And Pickenchox, what is Pickenchox doing? Pickenchox is well, he's only playing 200,000 K at a time. Domong is playing 50K at a time. But yeah, I think he's just ticking it over ever so nicely. But look at this now. Look at this. 56 seconds to go. 56 seconds to go. And where is Blueprint Baron? Pickenchox. What's that? Update that. Let's see what he makes. He busts. But I don't think that was too bad. I think that Blueprint Baron has finished playing, and Pickenchox and Domong are at the stable. Pickenchox and Domong. Blueprint Baron is in third position with 3,601,000,000. Pickenchox is in second position with 5 billion. And the countdown, here's the countdown now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and that's the end of the competition. Event ended. No new bets accepted. Leaderboard is final. Oh, wow. Congratulations to our winners. Kaling11, Diamond VIP, just came back into the game recently, a few days ago. Bought a whole lot of bronze and played right up to 14,083,312,100. Bronze takes first position. Pickenchox secures second position. He was first for just about the longest time, but he's a clear second with 5,619,534,150 bronze. Wagered 120 TLRPG he secures an Emerald VIP for a week. Kaling11 secures 200 TLRPG, winning the event with Emerald 2-week membership secured. Blueprint Baron came back and secured third position, overtaking Soojin, who was on 3,431,394,153 bronze. Overtook everybody, got into second position. She did. No, into third position. But Blueprint Baron overtook her by nearly 200 million. Right at the last minute. Well done to Warzul. Let me just check where. Oh, I'm so sorry to Kalriss Stormscale, who got beaten out of third position, way down to sixth. Kalriss Stormscale was even beaten by Toxix. We don't know who Toxix is. Toxix came in from nowhere as well, about two or 3 days ago, and zoomed up the charts into fifth position. We're securing 30 TLRPG and a Diamond VIP membership for a week with 2,076,934,250 bronze wagered. The top 10 are Gmail in 7th position, securing 30 TLRPG and Diamond VIP for a week. He was trying very hard, I think, to get into the top 4. But the likes of Soojin and Toxix, they very much ensured that he didn't make it there because he still had Kalriss ahead of him. Kalriss, who was vying for the leading for the win, in fact, with Pickenchox. So Pickenchox and Kalriss Stormscale were at the top, but they got overtaken by Kaling11, and Soojin also was threatening to get into second position. But in fact, Soojin said she wants to beat Kaling11. Blueprint Baron came back with a bang and got into third position right at the last minute. He bought 500 million bronze today, though, and he secured his third position. Now in 7th, we've got Gmail. In 8th, we've got Slayer. 9th, Kenzie. And in 10th position, Ryan44 with 390 million wagered. All of them, those 5 positions, 5 to 10, secure 30 TLRPG and a diamond membership for a week. And then we have, in the next, we have 11 positions, 11 to 20. We have Suneku, Ultimate 777s, Mishali. Mishali is the one, was one of them. Suneku is the one that, in fact, that initially was screaming up the charts, which made me start reporting on this competition. But he got beaten out of the top 10 into 11th position, but secured, in the next year, the top position with 15 TLRPG and gold VIP for 1 week. Mr. W's at number 14, Mirage at 15, Valence at 16. Hannah is in position number 17. Well done, Hannah. She's quite a competitor, I tell you. Why isn't the Arcane Scholar? I think he stopped playing, but he's still in the top 20 with 113,700,700 bronze wagered. Reiko 77 in 19th. Marshall Wolf, another Vox Ursi member, in 20th position. Then 21 to 50. Thank goodness I managed to stay in position 25. I was in the top 20, but I tell you, the likes of Toxix, this one, Toxix, zapped me. Gmail was past me very early on, but those two, Soojin and Kaling, Kaling11, Soojin11, Toxix, those 3 pushed me down. Yes, they pushed me down from, I was in position 5th. I ended up in position 9th. And then in the last 2 days, Slayer, Gmail, I think, was always ahead of me. But Slayer, Kenzie, and Rylan, in the last 2 days, they came up into the top 10 as well. Then the one that we were watching was, Detector Reiko is nicely in position 42, so he's fine. But Warzul was lying in position 53. He overtook Foxco, Don Otto, and even Kaching11. But as I said, Kaching11's position seemed to be secured in the top 50. Warzul has secured his top 50 place. Rock Shandy says, well done to Blueprint Baron, who came in and smoothly took back third position. Whoop, whoop! And hello, VJ Roque. Yes, you're late. Hey, it's, 1 a.m. in Indian Standard Time. So there you are. Nice to see you. Marshall Wolf says he somehow managed to stay in the top 20. Just about, eh? You just about made it. Top 20 and hello, Marshall Wolf. Nice to see you indeed. And you managed to stay in that top 20. That's 15 TLRPG for you. 1:37 a.m. it is for yes, it's 3.5 hours time difference between Cape Town and whatever city you're in or town you're in India, Vijay Roka. 3.5 hours. I know because I said something for 12 and then it was 3 hours and 15 minutes, is it? Yeah, 3 hours and 15 minutes because it's 10:07 here and it's 1:37 for you. Have I got that right? Or is it 3.5? I think it's 3.5. Yeah. So Severian of the Light Eternal is in 25th position. I get myself 5 TLRPG and silver VIP for a week. When is that payout happening though? I don't know I don't think it's happened yet. Don't think it's happened yet, but we'll see. So the event has ended. No new bets accepted. The leaderboard is final. What is that? It is 15 euro, you say? Let me just go back there. Oh, it's 50. It's 200 euros worth of TLRPG, and it's 15. So that's it's a lot more than 5 then. What did I get? Let me work it out. 5 TLRPGs worth of so it's 5 times 0.17 and whatever, I think it's 28 equals yeah, so it's 86. I'm sitting with 86. 5 divided by 0.1728. No, how did I get that wrong now? Anyway, it's something like that. I don't think I've received my prize yet. Did you get yours, Marshall Wolf? I think they're first going to do a double check, do an audit before they pay out. Yeah, I imagine, and there'll first be an audit. I don't know. We can ask. Let me ask in the team chat. I don't think. Do you know if TokenLord is doing a live stream? I don't think he's doing a live stream right now. I didn't get any notification. Of course, I subscribed, and yeah. Let me just go and have a look at TokenLord's channel and look at live. That's his channel. And if you haven't subscribed to his channel yet, please do. Yeah. So he's not live right now. He's got a lot of things that he needs to deal with. A lot of things happened these last few days. Oh, what a drama. What drama we've had these last few days. Do you agree? Man, it's really been, it's, wow. So, what does Vijay Roka say? Is 28 correct? 5 divided by 17.128. Thank you so much. I have a facility for numbers, but somewhere during my schooling career. So South Africa has. Oh, good night. Just listen to this quickly before you go to sleep. in South Africa, we have 11 national languages. I know there are many languages in India as well. Um, so uh, I was brought up English speaking and not with any of my heritage languages, which would include Khoi and San, Xhosa, and so forth. Those would be my heritage languages, but I was brought up English speaking. Well, in the home, my parents only spoke English to me. But outside of the home, there were several other languages that I was hearing. So I picked up Afrikaans and Xhosa and some Zulu. Well, I think it was a mixture of Xhosa and isiZulu, both Nguni languages. But when I went to school, the town that we were living in, Kokstad, there were no English medium schools for us. You remember the country was segregated as well, although apartheid had not yet. It was beginning to bite hard by the time I got to school. I remember we were moved from the area we were staying, which was very, multicultural. We had uh, Zulu neighbors, we had Xhosa neighbors, we had Afrikaner neighbors. In fact, Klein Francie, the little boy, I learned to speak Afrikaans, speaking to him and his little sister. So that's how I learned Afrikaans, but from those neighbors. And then when I was sent to school, first went to kindergarten and then to school, it was Afrikaans medium only. So for me, it was a foreign language basically. And I kept being, where my father kept being transferred. He was in internal exile, was not allowed to live in the city, and he was a teacher. So they would keep moving him. The minute he would become too influential in whatever town he was in, we were in, then he would be moved. And so I'd get to another school in another town, and they would be at a different part in the syllabus with mathematics. All the other subjects were fine, and I could catch up easily. But mathematics, man, when we moved from, I remember very clearly when we moved from Kokstad to DR, they were busy with long division, and I'd never even heard of the concept. And the teacher just made another boy sit next to me and said, "Teach him." Or was it no? Yeah. Oh man, it was. Anyway, so that's where that came from. In India, you've got 1,000 plus languages. Wow. And the drama. Yes, Pickenchox. What do you mean drama question mark? Oh, I tell you, we don't know. We don't know what is going on. The way that Kaling11 came in and was throwing his money around and not obeying protocols and platform rules and so forth, to the point that he got muted by Token Lord himself. Um, I came upon the chat late where there had been a bit of a ding dong between Kaling11 and Psyche. They both used the F word and both got muted, but Psyche got reprieve. He got a reprieve when when they started clamoring, "Bring back Psyche" in the chat. Ah, so okay, the suspicion is that Kaling11 has two additional accounts. He claims it's his wife's. So all of these things need to be investigated. They need to be, or he needs to undergo an audit. Kaling11, basically. No, Pickenchox. Actually, that's the strange thing. When he looked at the accounts, they look like two different. This is what's happening in the back end. Hey? We discussed this in the team chat. Not necessarily, but I mean, this will come out in the audit. I can say this. I don't know about Tox. I can't comment on Tox. He's a surprise entrant. Don't know him. There's no. I can't say. I can't comment. Um, um, I don't know how he managed to come in at the last minute like this and get to. It's possible. Remember, it's possible to buy the way this competition was structured. It was possible to Blueprint Baron just did. Today he bought 500 million bronze. So I think even Token Lord is looking at nerfing those packages as well. He says it's too much bronze that he's giving. Anyway, that's another topic. But the relevance of that is that you could affect the outcome of the tournament by buying yourself into a position where you can wager a lot and make that money back. I think for €99, 99.99, you got in the region very close to 500 million bronze, and that allowed him to play big wagers, maximum bets, and get into third position with with minutes to spare. So so they talk similar with a few added affectations. Yeah, the table chat. It seems to me that Soojin's chat is a bit more English proficient, but that can be yes, that can be basically just an affectation. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. It does look odd to me. I must say, it does really look odd to me. The actions of Kaling11. I really didn't appreciate the fact that that he was ignoring Token Lord. But one can also think that he doesn't. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't know the culture here. He doesn't know the rules. I asked him. I actually sent him. I asked him in the chat to read the rules. I DM'd him. He didn't respond. Sounds like he's joining Vox Ursi now. Then I can have a chat with him when he's if he is in the guild. I don't know. I don't see him in our guild membership. So I can't really say. I know that there was a move to. You guys kicked him, not so? From your guild. Why, I don't know. Is it just because you suspect that he's that he has that he is there's a risk that he's a scammer. So I'm saying there are some. I do acknowledge that there are. Warzul is a member of Vox Ursi. I didn't know that. Congratulations, Vox Ursi. I mean, Warzul. So yeah, we've had such a lot of new members come in of late that I didn't notice that he was a member, actually. Sorry about that, Warzul. He's not active in our chat, really. I'm just looking through our membership, and I do not see Kaling11. I do not see Kaling11 in our membership, although I know that Big Thunder just joined. But I know that the leadership were talking about bringing Kaling11 in. So you kicked Kaling11. You feel he's a scammer, he's an alter, and his nonsense in general is not what we look for in members. Okay, is okay. His wife's account is in Ordo, so Pickenchox, come on, Pickenchox, man. This is a friendly space, the Lord Severian space. Okay. Let's not fight with one another in the chat over here. Can we leave that for the general chat? Oh man, I say I say I'm undecided. I would prefer to give Kaling11 the benefit of a doubt. Okay, that was friendly. I'm saying if Kaling11 could just sit down in a Google Meet or something, or just a straight, text chat with TokenLord and sort out the questions that TokenLord has, so that he can satisfy himself that he's a legitimate player. What it seems to me is that he's not so much a player but a collector. He was very very eager to buy up all our valuable cards, and I don't see how you can be a scammer if you're offering to buy someone's if you're offering to buy things, unless you've got a way of buying and then not paying. I don't see though. There are ways to make sure that you first have the money before you release the product. And in our case, what we're dealing with here, it's digital items that are controlled in game. I don't see how you can play with that. How are you going to do it? It's not a physical item, unless it's the physical card that you take, that you hand over before ensuring that the money is. It's a very simple thing. Put the money in escrow, and there you go. Um, it's very easy to ensure that you don't give goods until you've actually got the money. So Lucky Duck 13 says 24-hour timeout for Chicken Man on YouTube. No, I could never do that to the mighty Pickenchox. The mighty Pickenchox featured very strongly in the last few. The mighty Pickenchox was the first warrior for us when he was a member of Voxursi, remember, and we were fighting the world boss. He was the first one. He dealt the coup de grace. He dealt the death blow to the evil world boss, the evil chicken boss, imposter chicken boss. I will never forget those days. No, man, no. We could never give Pickenchox a timeout. But I think that there are valid concerns. However, I also think that this is a very useful exercise. Don't discount Costa Rica Jack. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, yes, of course. He's the other warrior. Ah, man, what that man's a machine. Remember how he would be battling day and night. He would be battling. Sure, I would go to bed, he'd be battling. I'd wake up, he'd be battling. Yeah, those were good times when we were all together. But I still think that when this game explodes, that the OGs need to stick together, man. There are going to be more guilds, and we are going to need to have one another's backs, I think. I was. I think you had a few chirps at me in your time, Pickenchox, or are you talking about Lucky Duck? Lucky Duck sure was at the receiving end of some of your jokes, and yeah. So there we have it. That's the outcome. I don't know if you want to be now. I'm not sure. If this other game, if this one is going to. I'll make myself available while we're chatting here. So. Yeah, Pickenchox. It's all good, man. It's all good. I don't mind a good ribbing, but Yeah, my style is very different. You know, when I used to be a DJ, then it's a cutthroat business uh, in the broadcasting world. People you know, it's like in any business, it's cutthroat, and fellow DJs would go behind your back and you know, say things about you, a lot of gossip, to try and get you out of the station or to get your slot. So I had a very good slot. I was quite popular, and there would be a lot of gossiping. I refused to participate in the gossiping. And so in the end, it was very difficult for them to gossip about me, because I just, or to gossip with me, come to me and gossip about others. I would just not participate. So yeah, and also my style of broadcasting was never to shock. Um, I like to have a position, to defend my position with facts. And if you can bring me if you can bring me closer to the truth by proving to me that I'm mistaken about something, I'll switch positions. uh, i'm I'm in search of truth, man. Truth, beauty, and justice. Uh, you know, as an academic, the same thing. I'm in search of the truth. So if you can prove to me that my position is false, or there's a flaw in my argument, I have to then take the argument which is sound. That's as simple as that. And I used to extend this challenge to my students as well. I'm putting positions to you. If you can prove me wrong, I will change position. Simple as that. Obviously, the students very rarely could make me change my position with more sound arguments, just because I was longer in the game, and I had already proceeded down avenues that where the arguments were flawed. Um, so, but that's another topic altogether. Let's just come back to BJ was Blackjack was just extended for active. Oh no! Oh no! Just kidding, Pickenchox, don't do this. We're going to be hungover or dead, you say? We're going to be hungover or dead. Uh, Looking forward to you will find my I'll find my truth in order, you say. Well, maybe that's my job within Voxursi to insist uh, on having the truth come forward. The truth will always out. Hey, we must ex, expose to the light all arguments. Yes, expose it to the light and see what happens. Safe space, so I would respond to that. Thank you, Lucky Duck. Thank you, Lucky Duck 17. Domong. Domong, why did you leave the tournament so early? I mean, you didn't try and win this tournament. I don't see that you tried to win this tournament. Let me just go back there and look at the leaderboard. What position did you finish on? Leaderboard is final, live standings. So what are they? Live syncing. My coffee's gone cold. I know he's way down. You don't like losing bronze. Neither do I. Neither do I. Domong. Looking for Domong. Should be red. I think you're back in there is Ruby. Position 76. You stopped very early on. Very early. You're heading out, Pickenchox. It was very good seeing you in the chat, and congratulations once again. Congratulations once again on your second position. 5,619,534,150. Pickenchox. position number 2 in the Blackjack tournament. Kaling took it. Blueprint Barrett's third. And Domong is in the chat. You want me to assert myself instead of following the leader? Okay, yeah. How should I put it? I make my case. I state my case. I say this is where I stand on an issue. I must say that yeah. Well, you're not in our chats, unfortunately. So yeah, it's just yeah. I'm less abrasive, I should say. I would say I'm less abrasive in the way I put things. Yeah, I try and get people to see each other's positions and come closer. Yeah. Having lived through apartheid South Africa, yeah. I remember during apartheid South Africa, I used to have Afrikaner friends, and we were at the workplace, and yeah, and in my studies, and we would have quite heated debates. And I remember, for instance, a colleague of mine in the 80s. This was deep apartheid. It was illegal then, for the different population. Our population was registered into different race groups. There's only one human race. Scientifically, there's only one. You can only defend the idea of one human race. We've mapped the human genome, so we know there's only one human race. Scientifically speaking, there's no getting away from it. Yes, we have different cultures, we have different ethnicities, but when it comes to a race group, there's only one human race. There I stand. I stand on that, and I challenge anyone to prove me differently, because it's just science, man. Anyway, so but it was illegal in South Africa to marry into a different categorized person who was categorized into some other race group, whatever it was. You could go to jail. So I asked this colleague. This colleague was very impressed with me. I was better educated than him. My show was more popular than his. I had more experience than him at broadcasting. So he came in, and he was in awe of me, if I have to put it like that. And so he appeared to like me very much. And then I asked him, "Would you let me marry your sister?" And he couldn't get his head around that. He could not get his head around that. So I said, I mean, what's the problem? Explain to me. He couldn't. Of course, that whole situation is moot now because we're in the new South Africa. But those were interesting situations to be in. Now, if I just had to blast the guy and say, you're racist, we wouldn't be talking to one another and trying to reach rapprochement, trying to get closer together in our positions. In the end, he would agree with me that the situation was untenable in South Africa, the situation that we were in with apartheid. But yes, it feels like a different lifetime. It really does. I must say. So that was very, very exciting. But I'm telling you, the last 2 days, from what's today, Thursday, I think Kaling11 joined us or rejoined on Tuesday, was flashing all this cash, screaming up the blackjack charts, screaming up the blackjack charts, and we were all in such consternation. Oh, by the way, yes, the reason that's the yeah. Let me just throw this at you. So I was a candidate, a ward councillor candidate for the ANC in 2021. Now the ANC, which is the used to be the clear ruling party in South Africa for most of our democratic period since the first democratic election. The ANC got more than 2/3 during the first election. They didn't change the constitution. They could have changed. They did not change the constitution, which was co-written by the different parties. They came to an agreement at Codesa. But they could have changed it much more in the favor of those who had been disenfranchised under apartheid and during colonialism. But they didn't. They did not. They could have done things like forced through just, you know, taking back all the land that was stolen, but they didn't. They tried to do it through compensation and willing buyer, willing seller, that sort of thing. That's not happened, and so there are some problems, big problems with land restitution. Anyway, what I was trying to get at was the Western Cape, though, the province that I live in, one of the 9 provinces. All the other provinces went to the ANC except the Western Cape. The Western Cape was won by the then National Party, the previous regime's party. It managed to hang on to the Western Cape province, but ever the ANC won it at one stage and then lost it again, and has never been able to win it back. But the ANC is so unpopular. The ruling party, well, they're no longer the ruling party alone. They've formed a government of national unity with the other big party, the Democratic Alliance, who, well, they have roots with parties from old South Africa. Anyway, the point is that the DA rules this province, and our local government, the municipalities, are mostly ruled by DA-aligned councillors. And in my ward, I was asked by the ANC to stand as ward councillor candidate, and not elect. I was never elected. I lost badly in 2021. Hey, the people, my neighbors, were so upset with me. They swore at me for standing on an ANC platform. But I mean, coming from the struggle days, what else could I do? I accepted what did the president say? Tuma Mina, send me. And so, yes, I answered the call, lost horribly, and thought that was the end of that. Went back to my job teaching at CPUT, and have since retired. But today I got a message from someone who's on the local electoral working group of the ANC, of the local government, the Western Cape local government, or the shadow one, and they were looking for candidates, and they asked me to stand again in that ward. But we moved out of that ward into a different ward, so I declined, saying that, look, you have to be living in the ward as a councillor. You must be living in the ward where you stand as a councillor. So, okay, I'm rambling over here. But that was an interesting development that happened today, which is why I've sort of ventured a little bit into looking at the political situation in South Africa, which is very interesting, I must say, very interesting indeed. But yeah, I have to. I was at an event. This is where I'm going with this. I was at an event. My wife, Mrs. Sev, she leads the women's ministry in our church, the Rock Church in Salt River, and she was at one stage working at St. Anne's Home for abused women and children. We have a very big problem with domestic violence, and they've got a term now called gender-based violence, where men is mostly perpetrated by men. This needs to, I think, a real study must be done why we have this. It's a scourge. It's a major indictment of our society that our men can be so violent to our moms, our sisters, and to their wives. I imagine their daughters too. But to be to be so violent, it's a big problem, massive problem, and so women end up destitute, abused, and with nowhere to go. And this is a safe space for them, the St. Anne's Home for Women and Children, and the women generally when they get there, they have many of them have very low self-esteem. They've been beaten and battered, and there they get support. They get taught various skills, and they get once they are strong enough, they get moved into another section. I think it's called second stage. There's second stage and third stage. So when they are at their lowest, they come into St. Anne's Home. They get all the support, and then from there they move. They get a job, and they are helped to become self-sufficient, as opposed to relying on an abusive husband or life or partner. So we were at this fundraising event. It was a gala evening where the tables were sold. I don't know. I don't know exactly what the amount was, but it was something like 10,000 rands a table. So 10 people at a table. I think it was something like 10,000 rands a table. So they raised a lot of funds that night. And the MEC, the provincial minister for, I think it's social welfare, the DA minister, he was there, and he delivered the keynote address, and his speech, I was so impressed with him. He clearly knew his job. He clearly was hands-on. It was a Saturday evening, a gala evening, a Saturday night. He's there with his wife, and he's spending the whole night at this gala evening. This is his portfolio, yes, but he could have just sent a message, or he could have just come in, said a few words and left. He spent the whole night. He was there when we left. He was still there. But he's a DA minister. The way he spoke, he knew he could name women and children that were in the various homes, and especially that were had been through St. Anne's Home, and he could name other shelters. It was very clear to me that this was a minister who was hands-on, who was actually doing his job. So I made a point of going over to him and thanking him, because I live in this province. That makes him, even though I didn't vote for him, still makes him my minister of social welfare. He's in the leadership of the province. So I still have to offer that respect, because people, the voice of the people voted him into office. Never mind, I voted differently, but he got voted into office, and so I need to respect that. But he won me over. So look, I'm not going to vote for him. I'm still not going to vote for that party, but I have to give him his flowers. Kudos to him. It's Minister Lont. That's his name. I think it's Jaco Lont. It's Afrikaner. I went up to him, congratulated him on a lovely speech, And I thanked him for the good work that he was doing and the fact that he was a hands-on minister. And it was people like him that actually give the DA a good name for a change, because the DA doesn't have a good name amongst those of us who see all the things that are wrong in the province. I mean, it's supposed to be such a well-run city. It's supposed to be the best-run province, but it's smoke and mirrors, eh? Smoke and mirrors. If you go into the townships, if you go into Kailicha, Langa, Manenberg, there are so many problems. Lavender Hill, there is gang violence, there's substance abuse, there's sewage running in the streets. That's the kind of service delivery that people get in the townships. And in the affluent areas, it's clean, it's spotless. And when I was at CPUT, I was teaching in the Department of Mathematics and Physics. I got students to do an assignment where they compared the budget on crime prevention in affluent suburbs as opposed to the townships, the very poor areas. Like townships are like ghettos. They are ghettos, and it's chalk and cheese. It's a massive difference in spend. It feels like it's still apartheid in the way that the budget is structured, and the point is people still vote for them, and so it's very frustrating. Anyway, that minister, the DA minister, he's doing his job, and hats off to him. Anyway, I don't know why did I get on this complete tangent? Well, I'm waiting for so this competition is over now. This competition is over. This one is on now. Well, it's not on. I don't know what. I'll create a lobby, and if anybody wants to talk about anything, if anybody wants to, I don't know, Kaling11. I don't know if Kaling11 is watching the stream. You're welcome to talk and defend yourself. People are skeptical of you, Kaling11, you and Soojin11. Some people are saying that it's not your wife's account, it's your other account. Nobody's allowed to have more than one account, so you get around that by claiming it's your wife. Well, that's the argument. I'm open to hearing from you and hearing what you have to say about that. Waiting for a challenger. Open duels. I'm on 1337. That's a very interesting number, hey? 1337. So, anybody who wants to, apparently this will be, okay, so 1337, we know that it means elite, eh? Or elite. Yeah. So I'm not necessarily technically that savvy, but I think I'm okay. I'm technically okay. I'm not a complete ace at it, but I don't qualify as a hacker. But I like language, so I sort of get by with leet speak. And it's very interesting. I'm sitting on this score now. 1337. Yeah. Okay. What was that typical brother first hint about timer? What do you mean? What do you mean? Didn't you know that that the competition is over? I'm canceling the lobby. Let me, before I end up in a game that I didn't mean to be in, that I don't know that I'm in. So, oh, a hint. There's a hint. Oh, okay. About this time, let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look. No, 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 no. Where am I now? um, where's the hint? Announcements. Right. Let's look at the announcements. Everyone, congrats to 100 winners. We are doing final review for all players. After it's done, we'll send the prizes in the upcoming week. As I said, I imagine that there's an audit being done, and that's it. I did ask him for a hint yesterday. Rockshandy, if I can get your opinion of what I've been rambling about, it would be nice. Seeing as we're both South Africans and you're in the northern part of the world, I'm in the southern part of the world. I'm not sure what your politics is. It doesn't matter to me. You're still my compatriot, and I love having being in the same guild as you, seeing as we are compatriots. So it would be nice to hear your take on what I said. And I've shown you this. These are the top three. These are the top three. That's how it finishes. Blueprint Baron overtook Soojin11 to get into third position. Pickenchox, who was ruling for a long time, got overtaken by Kaling, but in a very, very safe second position, and top is Kaling. And those are the winnings, 200 euros worth of TLRPG to the winner, and Emerald membership for 2 weeks, 120 euros worth of TLRPG to second place Pickenchox, and Emerald membership for 1 week. That is huge. That is huge. Blueprint Baron gets his own Ruby membership extended by 2 weeks, and he's got 90 euros worth of TLRPG. Okay, now the vault recognizes old blood. The seal weakens in 53 days. What's earned before zero carries the highest claim. Firstborn tokens awaken first. Later phases will not enter equally. The kingdom remembers who contributed before the fracture. Some positions are already being secured. Others will realize too late. Not every chest was meant to be opened at the same time. The countdown is not the beginning, it's the release. It's the separation. Those accumulating TLRPG before zero may never enter under conditions this favorable again. There will be no another time. Get and earn TLRPG now before the timer is close to zero. At everyone. 53 days, 3 hours, 18 minutes, and 53 seconds. That's when that was posted. It's 53 days, 3 hours, 5 minutes now, and 15 seconds. Hint number 1 about the timer. The vault recognizes old blood. So we're old, technically speaking, all of us, we are old blood. Hey? All of us are old blood, technically speaking. Yes, here we are. What's earned before zero carries the highest claim. Ay, man, I don't have much, eh? I don't have much. What do I have? Let me just have a look. I've only got. I've not been. Uh, I'm sitting here in the stream and I'm not. I'm not clicking this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Rats and damnation. And you can see here what I've claimed. I earn a potential 8.5 a day, but I'm claiming well under that. Only over there I managed to claim. Last week it was. Then something happened on those 2 days. I don't know what it was. I need to talk to Token Lord about that. And you see how it's been going. It's been dropping 5.8, 5.6, 5. 4.7, and I'm at 4.5 now. So I hope to get back to 5 point something. It's just, I have to be awake 24 hours in order to claim the entire 8.5. Yeah, so that's not possible. So I need some bronze, man. I need some bronze. I wonder, buy bronze. Bronze is expensive, man. I think he's nerfed it. He's nerfed it. Wow, he's nerfed it by a lot, eh? What pack? It was 99.99 was half a billion. Now it's only 3 million. So he's really nerfed it, I think. 11 million Titan and the God pack 36 million. So this one is popular, 1.3 million. That's a lot of money for me, eh? 50 euro. Yeah. What is that's like 800 rands, nearly 1,958 rands. Yeah, so that's a bit much. So TL gives a hint about Web3 tokens. I asked him for a hint yesterday. I'm not sure what it means, man. I'm really not sure what it means. Welcome back, my son. Back from his football. Yeah. So I really don't know what that means, unfortunately. So,
They don't see the off-life effect.
No, I don't think so. I've got a light flickering on that side. My son wants to know: does it? Is there a half-life effect? So,
unforeseen consequences.
Yeah. So, what do we do with this clue? All it says, basically, to me, is that we need to collect TLRPG. That's all it says to me. The vault recognizes old blood. The seal weakens in 53 days. What does that mean? What does that mean? So, are they letting more people in 53 days' time? What is happening? Are we able to trade certain things in 53 days' time? Later phases will not enter equally. The kingdom remembers who contributed before the fracture. Some positions are already being secured. Others will realize too late. Not every chest was meant to be opened at the same time. It lets me think of that phrase from Lord of the Rings. Is it Lord of the Rings? Not everything that is gold doth glitter. Not all those who wander are lost. Not everything that glitters is gold. Yeah. Yeah, not everything that glitters is gold. Okay, that was Shakespeare, but he added, not all those who wander are lost, isn't it? J.R.R. Tolkien. Not all that glitters is gold. Yeah. It was a secret riddle to help identify the true king of Gondor. Yeah. All that is gold does not glitter, not all those who wander are lost. The old that is strong does not wither, deep roots are not reached by the frost. Yes. The vault recognizes old blood. The seal weakens in 53 days. What's earned before 0 carries the highest claim. Firstborn tokens awaken first. Later phases will not enter equally. The kingdom remembers who contributed before the fracture. Some positions are already being secured. Others will realize too late. Not every chest was meant to be opened at the same time. The countdown is not the beginning, it's the release. It's the separation. Those accumulating TLRPG before 0 may never enter under conditions this favorable again. There will be no another time. Get and earn TLRPG now, before the timer is close to 0. Everyone. What do we make of this? It's still a mystery to me. Welcome back, Detector Reiko. Yes. So there you go. There's your clue. I must say, I'm still very much none the wiser. Apart from it being clear that I must try and get as much TLRPG as I can. Now, if I could buy, I would, but unfortunately, I don't have the budget for that. To buy TLRPG. The best thing I can do is get bronze. Now, I wish I had. Would that I had been able to buy that pack. It would have cost me 2,000 rands, 99.99 for 500 million bronze. That would have helped me a lot because I would have been able to get my to upgrade my not my tower but my fuel capacity. You see this one. Okay, upgraded it to 54 minutes and now there I am. I'm stuck. Oh, I think maybe I can do no. It'll be a little bit later on. I'll be able to go to 55 minutes. I've got 42,000 and what's this? No. What have I done? I upgraded. Yeah, this is the one. So yeah, why is it reading my? It's not reading my balance correctly, is it? Just hard refresh. And let's see, upgrade. Yeah, so now that's correct. So I'm 54 minutes. So to get another 5 minutes, 6 minutes, yeah, 84. Yeah, let's just do that. 42.7. Is it 42.7 times? Is it 5? It's 6. I need 250,000 bronze. 250,000 bronze. I can do that in 2 days. Yeah, 2 days. If I do nothing else. And I'll get it up at least to an hour. But I need to get it to 11 hours or something. Or even 8 hours would be great. Yeah, that's many millions. 12 hours, I think, is 9. Is it 90 million or 900 million? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what it becomes, what the cost is after that. Let's see. Right. There's an early player pool. It needs to be shared with the early players. This is what Rockshandy says. There's an early player pool. It needs to be shared with the early players. So maybe all purchases get recognized in some manner, or there will be a burning spending which will increase the price of TLRPG. Well done, Detector Reiko. Finished 250 battles. He said before the timer is close to zero. Before the timer is close to zero. Let's go back there to that message. It's a separation. Those accumulating TLRPG before zero may never get an earn now before the timer is close to zero. Okay, when it's close to zero, then he's probably going to say this is going to happen, and then people start buying like mad, and it actually pushes up the price of TLRPG, making it more expensive to acquire. Yeah, I think you're right there, hey? I think you're right. 58 days. 58 days. So let's see. 30 days from now is 21st of June. Eh? Now what is today? 21 May. Then June. That's 30 days. And 7. 12th. 30 plus 20. 21st. 14th of July. Oh no, it's in the timer. I've been struggling to figure out when, but it's right there. It's in the timer, the 14th of July. 14th of July. So I've got some opportunity to, oh man, basically only have, yeah, where am I going to raise funds additional to what I'm getting in to acquire some TLRPG? I don't know. Somebody buy me some coffee, please. Yeah, 53 days to go, is it? 14th of July. Oh, somebody buy me some coffee so I can buy some TLRPG. I would like some TLRPG, please. You know, there's no way that I can get. There's no way that you can give someone TLRPG. Otherwise, I'd have said, just give me some TLRPG, man. You know, some of your spare or spare bronze, so I can upgrade my my Kingdom Tower. Yeah. Well, there it is. There we are. That's the clue. Lords and ladies, that's the clue. The vault recognizes old blood. The seal weakens in 53 days. And what then? So early player, he's going to share with the early players, but how is he going to do it? So is he going to give like he did in the switch to Web 2? Remember when we switched to Web 2, we got a lot of bronze for our TLR. Got a lot of bronze. I think I got something like 4 million bronze, of which I blew 2 million in this blackjack tournament. Oh man, I'm so can kick myself. But I got 5. I got myself 2060 LRPG. 2060 LRPG. That's what I got. Oh man, it's very cold. It's very cold in Cape Town. I need to put on a jacket. Really, it's cold. It is cold. I'm feeling it. It's no longer, the sunny days in Cape Town. We've been having sunny winter's days, but now it's 11 o'clock. It's past 11 at night, and it's beginning to bite. It's beginning to bite. Yeah. Button up, chap. Yes, that's better. So, are you planning to buy any TLRPG Rock Shandy? Detector Reiko? Typical brother? Let me just keep this. Kaling is back! Kaling is back in general chat. Let's see. Kaling is back. Welcome back, Kaling. Oh, let's see. Hello, Kaling. Okay, let's see. Okay, there it is. I'm sure. What's going on here? This is very interesting. Okay. Let's see. Kaling, my unmute. Yes. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, is she angry with me with now my no talk today wife? Oh, I don't know. Oh, sorry. We like to win in Vox, lol. She'll forgive you and start to talk with you soon enough. I know what means unban me. I know hint. Unban my can't buy TLRPG tokenomics. It show error. Oh, speak to TL tomorrow, and you guys will sort it out. Okay, so he's trying to buy TLRPG. Yeah. So he can't buy it. I'm wondering if it's on his bank side. Inside of his bank, because they blocked his card when there was the chargeback dispute. Then the bank blocks your card. We can't block your card, or TokenLord couldn't block your card. He can stop you from purchasing, yes, but he can't block your card. The bank blocked your card. So he's not bought the guild. He's a friend of Blueprint now. He's a guild after flying. I don't know what he means. Is he flying somewhere and then he's going to play? He's a friend of Blueprints now. I wonder if he's in the band. He's not banned. Yeah. Okay, he's invested a lot of money in the game. He was muted. Not sure if he was blocked from the game. Okay, his English is very difficult, eh? Hate my everyone. They say my disabled person disrespectful. Oh, okay. Oxaloz, a new person in the chat here. Don't consider investing in tile burning the same way as burning them at the blackjack table. Blueprint and our co-leaders in the same guild trying to DM you directly to chat instead of talking in here. Prince of Order, Psychic, Gmail, Detector Reco, my haters on my black dark notepad. They are. Come on, man. Come on. You're going to have to be friendly with Detector Reco. Yeah, he says, don't hate you or anybody. We'll see, we'll see. I'm your friend Kaling, says Cordobes. So what you need, just ask. I think that the creator and owner of the game can't be participating on the weekly leaderboard. TokenLords is at number 12. We need to ban TokenLord. Hello, Kaling. Let me just greet him and see if he'll chat. What is this now? What was that? Let me just tell him to. He can't be putting. Oh my goodness, this guy is hard work. He's hard work. Hello, Kaling. Please be careful with your posts. No, I was all good. I'm busy live streaming and talking about things. And talking about things. Please join my live stream. So we can chat. Players want to get to know you. Okay, let's see what he says. Okay. Yeah. I meant to send this to airport. Okay. In streams. All right. You'll find the link. Have nice Wi-Fi. At the airport, going to Korea now. Wow, right. I'm trying to get Jeff Stan, can you fly me out? You can poop on Jeff Stan. What kind of a chat is this? Man. Kaling11 is married 29 years already. Okay. What an interesting chap. What an interesting chap, I tell you. Mm. I'm not too sure. Okay, what's this? Do you have Counter-Strike skins? No, yes. Well, I've got a nephew who's got some very expensive Counter-Strike skins.
No one needs to know about that, yes?
I can't tell anybody.
No one needs to know about that.
I didn't say which nephew, son. Oh boy. I'm not supposed to talk about this. All right. Oops. He's got a notepad of skins, has Kaling11. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, this chat. Yeah. I'm not sure if we can actually talk about other games. I doubt it. Hmm. All right. I don't think this guy's going to respond to me. Is there anything else you want to chat about? Rock Shandy, Detector Reiko? Just checking my chat. Detector Reiko is back. And yeah. So whew, he claims to have 2 million USDT inventory in the other game. So anyway, things are going to get very interesting in this chat with Kaling11 around. It sounds like Kaling11 is joining Vox Ursi. I don't see him in Vox Ursi. I don't see him in the guild. I'm just looking through our membership again. I know there was chat about him joining the guild. The and Blueprint Baron did mention to us that he is in talks with Kaling11, but I have not seen him join the guild actually. Claims to be a friend. He claims to be a friend of Blueprint Barons. Yeah. So I don't see him here, unfortunately, or depending on your politics. Yeah. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that chat is looking interesting, and that's how things work when Kaling11 is in the chat. Hope he doesn't get himself muted very soon again. Maybe he's taking over from Blueprint Baron with the unbannable blue card. Yeah. So thank you very much. This is going to be a bit of a shorter stream. I just wanted to cover the end of the Blackjack tournament. And so to recap then again, Kaling11 wins first prize. Second prize goes to Pickenchox. And third prize goes to Blueprint Baron. In fourth position is Soojin11, Kaling11's wife. And Warzul managed to get into the top 50. I also managed to be in the top 50, and so did Rock Shandy, I think. So there we have it. There we have it. It's been a lot of fun reporting on these developments. Just once again, let me end with this. The vault recognizes old blood. The seal weakens in 53 days. What's earned before 0 carries the highest claim. Firstborn tokens awaken first. Later phases will not enter equally. The kingdom remembers who contributed before the fracture. Some positions are already being secured. Others will realize too late. Not every chest was meant to be opened at the same time. The countdown is not the beginning. It's the release. It's the separation. Those accumulating TLRPG before 0 may never enter under conditions this favorable again. There will be no another time. Get and earn TLRPG now before the timer is close to 0. With that, I bid you a very good night, and I shall see you soon and very soon. Soon and very soon we shall see